Bonjour, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't think I'll be needing a long intro since the title says it all, but I think I should tell you I don't know how to speak French. I never learned it, only have admired people who speak French from afar and whatever, so for some of the French words that are supposed to be said in this video, I'm going to ask my friend Google to help.
I am ready. Let's go!
Okay, let's get to it then. First of all, we must know the meaning of Baroque. How did this era get its name?
Baroque.
It's a French word derived from the Portuguese word
Baroque,
meaning an irregular shaped pearl. This symbolizes the music in this era as exaggerated, irregular, which is why a lot of new things were invented during this time. For example, ornamentation.
Concert spirituel
Is a concert series that first began in Paris in the year 1725. But over time, concerts of the same name arose in other places such as Vienna and London.
Concert spirituel
Was to provide entertainment during religious holidays like Easter, when other forms of entertainment were not available.
Concert spirituel
Was a mix of sacred choral works and virtuosic instrumental pieces. Let's listen to one composed by Vivaldi. So we can see here that the duration of the concert is an hour long, similar to the opera. Now let's talk about composers. Although he was French, his music was a combination of French and Italian styles.
François Couperin
He was the king's organist at the time and shared his knowledge by teaching the harpsichord to the members of the aristocracy. The harpsichord is a very important instrument in the Baroque era and was one of the things that represents Baroque music.
François Couperin
Went beyond just teaching and wrote a treatise called The Art of Playing the Harpsichord, which contains instructions and information about French Baroque performance practice. His most notable work was called
25e ordre,
which means the 25th order. It is written in binary form, which basically means that there are two related sections of the music, both usually repeated. Binary structure is A-A-B-B and used to choreograph dance.
la visionnaire, la mystérieuse, la Montflambert, la muse victorieuse, les ombres errants.
The next composer we'll look into is,
Jean-Philippe Rameau,
like
François Couperin,
Rameau, also served as an organist, but by the age of 40 he was already recognized as a theorist and was sadly criticized for his so-called radicality. He actually opened new doors for us that wouldn't lead to music as we know it now if those doors were never opened. Why do I say so? Because he recognized the following things. He wrote these theories in the Treatise on Harmony, published in Paris, 1722. Now we know that Rameau contributed a lot to music theory and development, which is also why composers in the Romantic era were already incorporating and further developing these elements into their music. Rameau's famous work is an opera called
Hippolyte et Aricie,
which consists of 5 acts telling the story of Hippolytus in love with Aricia, but had many obstacles having a harmonious relationship due to Aricia's parents as king and queen of Athens. They had complicated affairs with the gods and goddesses. The story involved deaths, curses, battles, suicide, but in the end, Hippolytus and Aricia had a happy ending. Alright guys, we've reached the end of the video, and I just want to apologize once again for not being able to speak French. But shout out to Google for helping me, and yes, thank you.
De rien. Au revoir tout le monde.